Hello there, and welcome to Zeke 410 Gaming. I am Zeke 410, the fearless and charismatic leader of the faction known as ALOKQ Kingdom, and that is for life. Today we are covering the game known as WWE Champions Puzzle RPG, and this is a tip and advice video that I've decided to make for new coming players, people who are interested in getting into the game, and just players that have been playing, but maybe they just don't know what to do or whatnot. So I'm going to go ahead and cover a few things for you to make things a lot easier. All right. First and foremost, what you definitely need to do when you get into this game, once you're done the tutorial and you are at the level high enough, basically right at the beginner, you need to find yourself a faction. Factions are very necessary. You use them to basically, interact with other players. You also, it's basically like a healing center, and basically you get together with a couple of good people, guys and gals, and you go ahead toe-to-toe with another faction. It's 5-on-5 in faction feuds, and basically every time you get a victory, you get points that go towards your feud score, and then the higher you get up, the better prizes and rewards you get. So that's basically all there is to it. When it comes down to it, we got our slogan right here. We are ALOKQ, and that's for life. Talk, heal, and feud. If you're weak and active, that means deletion. Enjoy the ambitious and drama-free vibes. Basically, we're a family, and basically we welcome anybody in, and we do the best we can to help each other. And we also are competitive as well, so we want to get up to that top 10 spot one day, and that's what we plan to do. So always find, when it comes to a faction, find like minds. If you want a competitive faction, then you just got to put it out there. Let people know you're overall. Let them know you're willing to learn. And some people will usually take you in and just abide by the rules. Simple and plain, just abide by the rules. Or if you want a very casual, laid-back faction, that's good on heels and just likes to talk and chat about the game or just about life, then, just put that out there too in the global chat. So that's basically up to you. Next up, we have superstars. All right, superstars are the life and blood of this game. Basically, every superstar, there's a 3-tier system. You got you got your 1 stars, your 2 stars, your 3 stars, and then they also go by color. So you go from bronze to silver to gold. So 3-star gold is the highest tier, 1-star bronze is the lowest tier. So basically, you want to work your way up, and in order to do this, you're going to need a lot of resources. The main resources in this game are very simple. Coins to level up and enhance and fuse your superstars. Basically, you need coins basically to make any progress. You're going to need coins. Next up, you're going to need your TP, your training points. Either you get duplicates or you get certain class color to specific TP for your superstars. And then finally, you need tokens. Basically, tokens are a requirement to basically ascend from 1 star to 2 star to 3 star, and so on and so forth. So what I want to make clear is this is a game where basically it does look like, oh, you may have to spend some cash. Reality-wise, I'd have to strongly disagree. It is a game that you need to understand you can get everything you want in this game basically by just grinding. This is a grinding hard game, and I need to get that out of the way right now. So you need to understand that. But aside from that, if you do decide to go down the cash path, I got right here the Shane O'Mac contract. That's usually $9.99. Basically, by the end of the month, if you save everything, you walk away with 3,000 cash and you walk away with 300,000 coins. And that's very helpful with leveling up or doing pulls or just buying these things out of the store to help you get further. So that's one thing to do. Another good deal that they have in here, if you do spend cash and you're just getting started, usually right after you buy the Shane O'Mac contract, you get the Daniel Bryan starter pack. And I would get these two every single month. You basically be spending $15 on the game, and you'd be walking away with 300,000 cash. You'd be walking away with the 402,000 coins. Basically, you'd be walking away with 700,000 coins, and you'd be walking away with 3,500 cash. That is not bad at all. Plus, you basically get everything you need to level up Daniel Bryan. And then at the end of the Shane O'Mac contract, you get Mr. Wonderful, a good 2-star to get you started. They do have an offer for Undertaker, but I would say steer clear from that offer. Do not do that to yourself. And even this one right here, the 1999 one, just steer clear of it, because basically everything I'm about to show you right now is going to help you out so that you can go ahead and get everything in this game free. You just got to understand and accept the responsibility of just grinding it out, and it doesn't take long. This game is fast paced, so let's keep on rocking and rolling. After that, like I was talking about with the superstars, you're basically going to go here, and we got 6 classes. You have 6 classes of superstars. Your yellows are your showboats, your blues are your strikers, your reds are your powerhouses, your greens are your technicians, your purples are your tricksters, and your blacks are your strikers. Each one has a 25% plus damage against another class, and I will show you the classes, but also I wanted to show you the superstars as well. So we have here Seth Rollins. He's an acrobat. So we have a move set. Every superstar usually starts out with three active moves. When you're at 1 star, I believe you only have 3 moves. When you get up to 2 star, it goes to 4. 3 stars, you go to 5. So we have 5 moves accessible. Every move basically needs color TP. So as you can see, we got 1 blue TP right now, but we don't have anything else, so we can't go up any further, and plus that's maxed out. Over here, we got 5 green TP, but we also have duplicate TP. And a lot of people get mad when they get scoped. And what scope means basically is when you do a pull and you basically get a duplicate superstar. But look at this. Duplicate superstar posters you receive can be used to upgrade signature moves. So you can basically save your green TP by using your duplicate TP. So then you can use your green TP on a rainy day or stockpile it. That's what I like doing. Stockpile your TP so that way you can use it for your superstars that you really need. And that's basically simple and plain. There are certain superstars that I recommend that you steer clear of, like Mark Henry, he's pretty bad. Devon, pretty bad. Ryback's pretty bad. Darren Young's actually okay. DDP's also pretty good. But there's certain characters in here, like they're good as trainers. They're great trainers, and that's another thing I meant to show you. So aside from your moves, you got your trainers. So each one has a different ability. Darren Young deals blue damage. Kofi Kingston destroys blue gems. So everything goes hand in hand with the finisher, but be careful of who you put your trainers on. Always be cautious of who you put your trainers on. And also, just to show an example, the tokens, there are the tokens right there that you need, but I'm about to show you everything. Everything that's offered up in that store that I just left is basically in the game. You just got to grind it out. I have to continue to emphasize this so you don't get upset. You just got to understand that's the hand that's dealt, all right? But this is what we're going to do. The first place I recommend you going to grind it out and getting your tokens every single week on a constant. It runs every single week, is the versus mode. And by connecting loot boxes, these gray boxes right here, earn fame by matching loot gems. Match your loot gems to earn more fame. By doing this, you're able to increase your fame rewards, and as you go up, basically you get better prizes. So the highest prize is 1,000 headliner chips. And basically, you collect 6,000 of these, and they give you the tokens to basically enhance and evolve your 3-star superstars or your 2-star bronzes. Yeah, your 2-star golds into your 3-star bronzes, and so on and so forth. So that is a plus. But the next part is you basically want to, if not the fame rewards, you want to get your league right. So as you can see, even at the bottom, if you're unranked, if you don't do anything at all, you get 1,000 coins. But as you see, you go from unranked to regional to professional to lightweight to US. Then you go to Intercontinental, you go to World League, you go to Headliner, and then you go to Legend League. And basically, try to get as high up as you can, because that's more tokens, and that's more coins that you can basically stockpile. If I were you, I would just stash everything. Just save up everything. Like, that's basically one of the key things to do in this game. The first couple superstars you get, just max them out level-wise. Don't put any tokens or TP into them. Just max them out base level and just clear out as much as you can and just keep doing it a little bit by little bit to help you out get further. Next up, also get free superstars. You want to check this free bag every 6 hours, and basically there's 6 superstars guaranteed to come in here along with a couple of health packs. The best superstars out of here would be Seth Rollins NXT, Acrobat, Powerhouse, Roman Reigns, the Juggernaut, and finally Showboat, John Cena, Hustle, Loyalty, and Respect. I would 3-star Rollins NXT and Reigns, Juggernaut. Cena is a very good superstar to get you started, but at the end, there are going to be better showboats that come out later on. So like Andre and Enzo. So just use him as far as you need to, but don't invest too much into him. Save and stockpile your resources. Next up after that, we're going to go here. What I recommend for any player beginning is basically look at the road as your savings account, because there's plenty of rewards in every single one of these things. Like when you're getting started, you know, they give you a decent amount of coins, they give you good TP, but once you've gotten these rewards, it's done, you know? So what I recommend is looking at it like this. You're going to have plenty of events, which I'm going to get into later. I recommend, if you're just starting, clear the NXT tour and the WWE live tour. Complete these 2 and basically do the normal size, 3-star them, 3-star all your normal activities, so that way you can unlock the hard and get the better prizes. But stash away the hard modes, so that way when you get future talent up events and future level up events, you'll have the resources laying in wait, and then you just got to go through it and clear it, and that way you can stay in the leaderboards and basically get better prizes and basically clear out your rewards. So that's what I recommend, just doing the NXT live, the NXT tour and the live tour, and then just hold off for a bit until you get more superstars. When it comes to the blitzes are hit and a miss. Like, so for instance, if you're going for we look at the rewards right now, like there's some decent stuff here. The 2-star chips aren't really worth it, because basically you got to get 10,000 just to do one pull, when all those superstars are available in the premium superstar chips as well as the mega superstar chips that are both able to be done free to play. So we'll get to there next. But usually I recommend basically doing these to either collect, you know, some extra coins and some health packs, because health packs are the you know, they're the gold mines in here. That's basically, you need health packs, because that's the only way you're going to be able to feud. That's the only way you're going to be able to participate, is by keeping your superstars alive and active. Next up, this is the bread and butter. This is what my final point that I'm going to go over. Basically, you have the story mode, like I said, the road. So look at that as your savings account. Well, look at the limited time tours as your checkings account, okay? Your checking is always going to have ups and downs, but this is going to keep you in the game. Basically, every single day, there's 7 days in a week, so today there's a different limited time tour that's at the very beginning of it. So today's was basically coins, Sunday Night Heat. So we have coins, we have tokens that help enhance your superstars. Like I said earlier, coins, tokens, and TP are essentials. You can also find TP in here. So basically, this is how it goes. Sundays are coins and tokens. Mondays are your powerhouses, your reds. Tuesdays are your blues, your acrobats. Wednesdays are your purple tricksters. Thursdays are your yellow showboats. Fridays are your black strikers, and Saturdays are your green technicians. And basically, so when you get that Seth Rollins NXT from that collect bag, from that free bag, when you get that Roman Reigns from that free bag, when you get that John Cena from that free bag, you are going to farm out those days. So for Reigns, you would be farming all day or for the amount of hours that are available to you to do on that Monday, so you can get all the TP you need for them, all those tokens out of the loot boxes that you break. Same way with Rollins, you would do the same thing on Tuesday, and same thing with Cena, you would do on Thursday. And this way, you don't have to touch the road. You can keep those other resources there, and you're able to get everything you need in one fall swoop. So always make sure to do the first limited time tour, because it's very essential for any superstar and any player getting started. Followed by that, we have Dean's Daily. Dean's Daily is where you're going to get all of your coins. There's 6 matches total. The third match in normal and hard is always a tag team match. And basically, this is where you're going to go so you can level up your superstars. But again, think about this. It takes, I believe, it takes a decent, I can't remember the last time I've done a full-fledged superstar. It's been a while because I do it in portions. But basically last year, it basically takes like close to 1 million coins to literally do a 3-star. So you got to look at it like that. It's 120 coins for each level up. So that's how you got to look at it, 10 levels. So you need to stockpile your coins. What's the point of getting coins just to keep on spending them? Get your coins saved up. Make a minimum amount of coins up there. I'd say even if your minimum was 1 million would be a good guess, because even once you're doing these games, you're playing dailies and doing them every single day, those coins will stack up and you will get to 1 million coins in no time. So stockpile all of your coins, because you never know what superstar you're going to get. Next up, finally, this is the event that usually always helps you with getting your superstars. The third and final event in the LT Tours is always essential to any player, beginner, intermediate, because there's so much in here. You go in here, you get your coins, you get your extra tokens. So we got tokens right there. We got the 2-star chips again. Then we have the shirts. And what these shirts are for are basically, they act like cash. They basically allow you to open Mega Superstar loot. And Mega Superstars is the best place to go. But also, they tie in to this event that's running right now, the 25th anniversary month-long event. So every time I get a shirt, I'm going to get a reward. So we're collecting right there. Oh, oops. There we go. And then we'll go and see that once I get up to 18,000, I'll get 500K in coins for collecting that many shirts. Will I? Who knows? It's possible. But that's the whole point. You keep on grinding. Aside from that, just like with the Blitz, this is a group faction blitz. So everyone who participates gains points for the faction. And then by gaining these points, we get these different rewards. So if we get up to 1 million, get up to 100,000, maybe not, then we'll get 1 million coins. We'll get 10,000 headliner chips to help for 3-star superstars in the future, and we'll get some shirts to do some pulls in the store. Aside from that, what the other situation that's going on, and where are they? We got the headliner chips. We got the premium chips that are here as well. And these are very handy with getting your very first superstar. So what I recommend to you doing is basically when you get the premium superstars, all right, we got premium superstars. You need 400 to do one pull. I recommend grinding it out every single day, getting your premium chips in the normal and the hard mode if you can manage the hard, and basically getting up to 12,000 premium chips, so that way you can do a full-fledged 30 pull, and then you have a better chance at getting some of these 2-star golds to get you started. And a lot of these people are great. Jerry the King Lawler at the very top. He's the blue MP trainer, very crucial. Xavier Woods is a blue MP, is the purple MP trainer. My apologies. Del Rio is a great technician to start off with. ABA Undertaker is a great showboat to start off with. Booker T, you need him in the road. Kalisto, a lot of great pulls and opportunities in here. So stockpile, instead of doing the thing that a lot of people do, and by getting 400 and then they drop it and then they go and start over, stack up the 12K, drop it all at once. It'll be more rewarding. And that means even if you just get duplicates, that's more duplicates, meaning less TP, color TP you need to use for your resources. So look at it like that. Then we have the tokens. like we have here, like we showed. Basically, each token is essential to basically leveling up your superstars to the next level. So we have 4-star tokens and 3-star tokens that are silver and gold, and these are all essential with getting your superstars all the way up to the top tier. So make sure to grind it out with these as well. Always make sure to grind it out. And this is the creme de la creme. As you can see, we have 600 shirts. So that means we are able to do a pull, but I will not do a pull right now. But basically, what I recommend for that, it says that you can do cash. Now, you can buy cash in the store. You really can. But I'm going to let you in on something. And it may sound ludicrous and it may seem a lot tiring, but if you're going to be on this game playing anyway, you might as well look at it like this. Let's say after every single match, you come here. You go over to the cash, okay? And then you go all the way down here. Do the free complete offers. But more importantly, do the free videos. Each video is $1, right? So if you watch 12,500 videos and you watch 10 videos after every match, you're going to have 12,500 cash that you didn't have to drop $100 on. The tokens that are always shown in here that are great to have, yes, they are. The tokens are incredible. And if you do spend money, then get the Rush Bundle for the TP and the million coins, or get the enhanced packs. But a lot of these tokens you can get free to play. So that's why I'm trying to help you out here. Like, a lot of this stuff looks very enticing. But if you do Dean's Daily every single day and you do it for a month or two, you'll have more than 1 million coins, plus the coins that you get out of the loot box. Same way with the TP. When you do the first limited time tour with the class specifics, you're going to get all that TP, and you're going to get more tokens and coins out of those loot boxes. So there's no need to necessarily spend money on this game. But if you want a little help, a little buffer, then go ahead, get the Shane O'Mac contracts when they're able, then have another $5 laying around to get that Daniel Bryan pack, and you can get easy cash like that, and you can get easy coins to help you further your progress. Now, when it comes to superstars and with the fights, like I said, you're going to want to know what you're dealing with. So I'm going to show you something real quick. We're going to do a tag match. We're just going to go into it to show you a couple things. One thing you need to do is check the class advantages. So like I said, 25% plus damage against the class. So acrobats have an advantage over showboats. Showboats are over strikers. Strikers are over tricksters. Tricksters are over techs, and techs are over powerhouses, and powerhouses are over acrobats. So always remember this. Also, when you go into a match, you want to make sure that you have the right people. So we're going to replace Rollins with Cass. And then you always want to check your opponents. You want to check your opponents' like bonuses and what they got going on. So above theirs is the Money Inc. They have a chance. They basically they get a chance to have loot gems increased by 100% on the initial gem board. And then because I have a trickster in here and a tech and a powerhouse. Yeah, since I have a technician and a powerhouse in here, and technicians have an advantage over a powerhouse, DiBiase gets the plus 20% more gem damage over Big Cass. But then we have, like what we see over here with Cass and Miz, they get a trainer link because they're both on Raw, and the same applies to SmackDown of all moves start with one more move point, basically saying it's going to make it easier to get my moves off. Now, down here, you can see props. Now, one thing is crucial about going into props is this. I personally don't use props on my account. I don't believe in using them. I'd rather just do a straight up fight and just get it over with and do what you got to do. But one key thing that comes in hand about going into props is that you get to see their moves. So that's one thing you want to do before any match, especially if you're starting out. Learn your opponent's moveset. Know what colors they have. Look at what colors that you have. So if Miz was first, then he would be going after the purple because both DiBiase and IRS need purple. So that's the one thing that you want to look at when you're doing moves. So that's definitely something. If you're not going to use props, do come in hand, but ultimately just stockpile them. They'll come in better use like for faction feuds, but also remember, Props can be used on the road. Props can be used in event limited time tours. Props can be used in faction feuds, but props cannot be used in versus. Versus is straight up knuckle fight. Whoever gets their gems first wins. Simple and plain. That's just how it's always going to be. And but basically, what I recommend is simple. Find a faction that's going to satisfy your needs, whether it's competitive or laid back. Simple and plain. Find which one suits you. Just find a home that's going to care about you and appreciate you, and like one that's going to add value to you, always be with a group of people that are going to care about your worth. They want to see you move forward, and they want what's best for you, just like you want what's best for them. So always find a good faction. After that, just grind it out in your LT tours. Just do your first tour for your tokens, your TP, and your coins. But your main coin to stay is going to be Dean's Daily every single day. Just do it. 6 matches, in and out, boom, boom, bop. Finally, always do the third and final tour, because usually there's certain event items that they have that can be acquired that allow you to get your superstars. Plus, you have the chips in there. Save up 12,000 premium chips to do yourself a 30 pull, and make sure to get the shirts so you can do a mega superstar pull. You may get lucky. You may get scoped and get a duplicate, but duplicates are good in this game. They save your true resources. Stockpile everything that you get, tokens, coins, everything, until you're able to do that premium pull of 30, and basically just grind it out. Then remember to go for your verses, get into your verses, and make sure to get as high in league as you possibly can. Oh, we just league down, but we can get back. Try to get as high as you can to get those extra coins, as well as those extra tokens that help enhance your roster. And lastly, make sure that you basically just use the road as your savings account, and basically just clear the normals bit by bit, but just hold off until you get certain superstars, because you will need certain superstars to clear the road. So there's no point in keep on pressing forward in it until you have the superstars that you need. So just go through the road, see which superstars are required, and just keep on stockpiling. Do the normal mode of NXT and live, and basically just hold off on the hard mode. And once hell mode is unlocked, that's when you want to 3-star your hard modes in the road. But everywhere else, basically just 3-star your normals on each of these, and then try to do as much of the hard as possible, and make sure to do your blitzes so you can get your health packs. But that's basically it. I'm glad I was finally able to do this video for you, and I appreciate you watching. Please, if this has been useful for you, hit the like button, smash the notifications, and, hit that subscribe. And, we're going to keep on doing these videos, and we're going to do a lot more in the future. I was going to do a Bray Wyatt video, but I figured this would be far more important to do the tips and advice for beginners, and just for all players that just want to be better. So please make sure to hit that like, make sure to subscribe, and turn on the notifications, because there will be nothing but more content to come. ALOKQ Kingdom 444 Life. Thank you all. Zeke 410 out.